Thanks for ruining our intro, buddy.
You're welcome, buddy. That's what I do.
Yeah.
I am the ruiner of all things to ruin. Dude, it's so fluent for me, man. I don't even fucking realize it. Like the intro thing there, man. You know, I was just doing my thing and I had to cough and all of a sudden, bam, here I am. Fucking ruining shit. That's what I do.
Yeah, it is what you do.
Oh, my God.
Trying to get them sound effects started early. We actually got some new sound effects to introduce. Yeah, your new one. We're going to get into it later.
No. We'll get to it.
Oh, I know we're going to get to it. But first, the thing that you are most proud of. Oh, by the way, shout out to Escape the Paradigm for our intro and outro music. Going to shout out to him every time. We're not going to currently shout out the woman who did our logo because she's about to have a business name transition. And once that happens, we're going to give her a shout out at that point. But she's awesome. She finally delivered our first set of shirts. Honestly, the first set of shirts was just kind of out of the blue. We really wasn't planning on getting shirts at first until all of a sudden she said, "Hey, I can make shirts." Oh, no kidding.
And they look amazing. They do. They look amazing. But, hey, before we go any further, this is the dumbest podcast on your desk. I'm Clayton Kegg.
I am Manny McDoucherson. Welcome to...
Oh, my God.
Dumbest podcast on your desk.
I really wish y'all could have seen the look on my face when I realized I said welcome to...
After it already got stated.
Yeah. All right. Yeah,
It's
I
okay.
made a mistake.
It's okay.
I made a mistake. I make mistakes. It happens.
Who knew? Hey,
right.
I did want to say one thing, man, because I was thinking about something, man, and there's something that we brushed on at one point. This is by the time this comes out, it's going to be a really early on episode.
Oh, if you're starting that right now, no, we got to start with your we got to start with the laptop stand. Yes, you will not let this laptop stand go for the last yes.
Dude, the thing's amazing, bro.
Yes. So let's start there.
It fucking swivels.
It
lifts it up a little bit so because my short ass can't really see over the fucking microphone. So now it brings it up to where I got to look up to it.
He's short too.
Now I got to look.
My God.
Now I have to physically look up to see my laptop. It's fucking amazing. It's almost like I'm standing up in a chair.
Oh God, that's so funny, man. There was this bartender, Darlene, and this other woman, whose name I honestly can't think of at the moment, at the moment, but she is on the shorter side. And one time she was standing next to the bar. And she was she was sitting on a chair. The bartender, Darlene, looked at her and said, "I thought you were straight up standing in the chair or like standing on the rails or something because of how much like taller she like kind of looked at the time."
Yeah.
It was one of the funniest moments and kind of awkward at the same time.
Dude, I really, and I want to be there so I can see this happen to somebody else because... I've had similar situations.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, you definitely got to tell one. Wait, was it something I did? Because if it was, oh, God, you really got to tell that one.
I don't remember. To be honest, I don't remember. No, man, but especially at work, man, and I got this manager, he's fucking tall, and he moves around like a cocaine addict.
That's what that high metabolism do to you.
Well, and I've told him several times, I'm like, dude, if you're going to bring coke to work, just fucking share it.
Wow, that would be the greatest supervisor ever.
Well, I've been on a different spectrum of bosses and cocaine. Got fired for it.
Okay.
But moving on to this guy.
Yes.
Honestly, I don't think he seems like one of the most straight-laced motherfuckers you'll ever meet. But he literally fucking runs around this store, and you would swear he's on meth or fucking cocaine. Like, he's just nonstop. Just go, 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 go. He's a cool-ass dude. I like him. I do. I like him. He just never stops moving. Either way.
So what we need to do is get him fat so he slows down.
Well, he fucking works in a restaurant. You would think he would be fatter.
Okay. All right. So, we actually got off topic from your nice laptop stand. So
We did.
We got to get back to that. Oh yeah, I'm putting you on the spot. I'm doing this on purpose.
Well, I mean, dude, it's a nice fucking stand.
Oh, see, now you're not doing all of the explanations that you have been giving me ever since you bought the goddamn thing.
Well, you already know about it.
But they don't. Come on,
Hey.
don't hold out on them.
Just know it's really nice. You guys don't need to know specifics on it. It's
Wow. Okay. Note to self: edit out the first 7 minutes of this episode. Redo the intro. All right. Moving on. Yep, that's what you get for not explaining your fucking goddamn
karma.
Yeah. Yeah. Karma's not always a bitch,
So-
but she can be if she really wants to.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they all can. So back to what I was trying to say earlier. Yep. I wanted to do a callback to, and again, by this point, very early episode, it was something I had brought up, and I had brought it up to you before we had started recording, slightly brought it up during the recording. You're like, these people don't fucking know what you're talking about. Shut the fuck up. Something along those lines, but it makes sense because it's you, and you're, you know.
I do believe
Oh,
it.
yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Dude, there is so many people out there who heard that have no idea what the fuck we're fucking talking about.
Oh, yeah, no, they're about to. Because,
No, I mean the I do believe it thing.
that, yeah, well.
Yeah, I think you didn't even know.
No, I definitely know.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I used to watch that show all the time.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Dude, then I seen like the newer made ones, and
Some of the newer made ones are still pretty.
okay, but most of them, no.
We've had this conversation
Yes,
before, just not on mic. That the newer of that show was not as good as the newer of the Bugs Bunny ones. Like
Yes.
the newer Bugs
Yes,
Bunny
yes,
ones
yes.
was like, okay, even though like you made Bugs Bunny like live in a fucking suburb some fucking where, was still for some strange reason funny because especially dude this particular one, Daffy Duck was his roommate and he was a fucking lowlife because pretty much Bugs Bunny was like living off residuals, which I thought was actually really kind of cool. Like Bugs Bunny living off of residuals, just like, well, this is my life, you know. Like I have so much content out there, I just make money by not doing anything.
Oh, right. And that makes sense. I mean, he huge icon, you know, for how many years?
Oh God,
Yeah. I mean,
not as long as the Disney character.
yeah, well, you know, Mickey Mouse.
I don't know why. For some strange reason, I didn't want to say it.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm sure we could mention them. I mean,
I forgot what that was.
Hey! We'll take it. Why not? So back to this question, man. And I do want to propose this question.
No.
Oh yeah.
Mommy.
And that was fucking weird. I don't. Why the mommy? What the fuck?
Oh God, I'm so happy you didn't glaze over that because I thought you were gonna at first. And then you paused. You were thinking about it, and then you stopped. Like I don't know.
I mean, just what the hell's going on there, man?
It sounded like the right thing to do at the time. It's like, hey, I make choices, see what happens, and you know what? Sometimes I make bad decisions.
God, I love it.
Oh God!
Oh, you totally stopped mine, so I'm glad you did it because I was about to cut your ass off to do it, and
I wish I had
one more just because.
I wish I had that song available. It's "Bad Decisions" by Red Hook, if I remember correctly. I might have that name wrong. I'm gonna look that up real quick. It shouldn't take me. Yes, "Bad Decisions" by Red Hook. Great song. I would play it right now if I actually had all the hookups and the song ready and whatnot, but it just came out of nowhere. Anyway, check them out. Great song. And
yeah, so back to this, and I
Yes.
do want to make this a question because I would really like to get some emails on this, and I'm assuming most of it's probably gonna just be hate mail anyways. So, all right,
spit it out.
women with super long nails. Have you ever scratched your colon on accident wiping your ass?
You know what? Did I forget to look up that sprinter that I remember we definitely had this conversation.
We did. I remember discussing it. I don't think you looked it up.
I want to say her name was Gail Devers. I am going to look this up real quick.
But that was an earlier conversation. Me and McDouche in here had off air, and this was a while back.
I think that's how the conversation actually. Yes, this is her. I actually got her name right. I spelled it wrong.
Okay.
But yeah, she's an American retired track and field sprinter who competed in the 60 meter hurdle, 100 meter hurdles. Yeah, she was a fucking force in the Olympics. Oh, here's a picture. Dude, she would sprint.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, those nails are something.
Yes.
Holy shit.
She would sprint in the Olympics with these fucking goddamn nails.
Wow.
Now,
I hope we get an email from her saying how she wiped her ass. I'd like to hear it.
You sick bastard.
No, I didn't say I wanted to see pictures. I just want to know how she did it without scratching the fuck out of her colon.
And honestly, this conversation came up because I think I brought no, I don't think I brought her up. I think you brought up the question.
I think I did, yeah.
And I remember thinking of her, but I remember it was her and like during the time because she was in track and field for a very, very long time. I mean, that was like her career, and she was good at it for a very, very long time. I didn't even look up to see, like how old she was and whatnot. But if like y'all got the internet, look it up for yourselves.
Right.
It's not that serious.
I actually wouldn't even mind seeing like the stats of women with long nails that like Frito-Lays and bean dip.
Huh?
Nah.
You are a terrible Mexican, aren't you?
Well, there was sort of a fingernail aspect to that.
Yeah. You're a terrible Mexican. You're a terrible Mexican.
Well. That has been established.
That's not necessarily even Mexican completely to begin with, but I know what you're getting at, and you're terrible.
And again, we have established it. I almost feel like several episodes. Well,
wow.
So moving on, have you? This happened a little while back. Did you ever hear about the Florida teacher? They got severely beaten. I quite honestly, I know I'm kind of asking it rhetorically because you do know we've actually watched the video. And it was
Are you
all
still
over.
waiting for an answer?
No, I'm not from you. What the fuck? No, what I'm saying is, you know about it. I didn't want you to think I was physically asking you this question when you know about it.
I mean, I have one.
God damn it. No, there was a Florida teacher who was severely beaten over a Nintendo Switch, and there is a video. I want to play the video, and I know for several seconds, there's like literally no sound. You don't get no sound until towards the end of it, but you could literally see just how brutally this dude just shoulder checks this teacher.
All right, before you started, turn it towards me so I can see some of it too.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
I mean, I didn't say you had to show it completely to me.
You got it right there?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. We're playing it right now.
All right, so it starts off.
God.
The kid just shoves a woman to the ground, starts kicking her in the butt, and then just hitting her in the back over and over again. A couple of teachers walk up, don't do anything. Then he starts hitting her in the back of the head.
Oh, man.
At the point in time when he starts hitting her in the back of the head, all of a sudden the teachers start realizing, oh, we really need to do something. Now, I do want to be clear. The first teacher that came up was a woman, and there was only so much she could do. But when the guy came up, he really didn't do much.
Well, I will also say the very beginning. Oh, here we go.
Stay right there.
Yeah. Go. Oh. Now, listen to some of this garbage.
I don't want to go to jail.
Well, Brennan, look at me. Look
I
at
have more important
me.
places.
I understand.
You can stop manhandling me.
Nobody's manhandling you, Brennan.
Yeah, right there. That's enough, man. He's gonna tell these officers, stop manhandling me, dude. You just fucking knocked the fuck out of a female teacher. And on top of that, I want to go back to that first initial shoulder check because as this teacher literally flew in the air.
Before we do the shoulder check, I do want to say also before he said don't manhandle me, he literally said I don't want to go to jail.
He had more important things to do, he said.
Yes. So if he didn't want to go to jail, not only being a black kid, knocking out a white woman, if you didn't want to go to jail, why would you do something like that in the first place to begin with?
Well, I could tell you because this teacher caught him with his Nintendo Switch, took it from him, and he's like, well, that's for taking my Nintendo Switch, you fucking bitch.
Right.
Yeah.
So obviously he wanted to go to jail.
Well, I mean,
I ain't gonna say
part
obviously
of those
he wanted to
bad
go to
choices
jail.
again.
I'm a fucked up mess and I'm angry and depressed. I make bad decisions.
Oh, he
Moving on.
absolutely did.
Yes.
Oh, no doubt about it. I mean, the face plant, though, from that initial shoulder check, like literally this woman went flying, and when she did, face first on the ground, instantly she went limp. She was out cold from the instant her face connected with that ground. Like, it was, you could clearly see it in the video.
Yeah, she was not moving.
Oh, no. No. She was done already at that point, and he just continued on.
It started off with a mild concussion until he started hitting her in the back of the head, and it definitely wasn't a mild concussion anymore.
Either way, she didn't know about any of the concussions until she woke up. I mean, she was fucking out instantly. She knew nothing of anything else that transpired until seeing the video. And apparently, and I can't even say I disagree with this, she is trying to get the maximum sentence for him on this. They had asked her to maybe let him plead down. She said absolutely not.
Over a Nintendo Switch that he more than likely was going to get back at the end of the day.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Now,
he
granted,
shouldn't have been having it out in class anyways. I kind of get her taking it.
Now, granted, this same thing happened to us when we were fucking kids. Now that I really think about it, I've had plenty of devices taken away from me as a kid for playing them in class. Now, I've had my shit taken away and never gotten my fucking shit back. I mean, never. Now, I've never had a Game
I knew
Boy.
I wasn't getting any of the shit I got taken away because most of them were kind of dangerous anyways.
Well, yeah, I said that's
I
why
knew
I
I
said
wasn't getting them back.
I said devices.
Hey, it could have still been devices.
Whatever. All right. So I've had, little small LCD game fucking console things taken away, never gotten back. I've had a Tamagotchi, if y'all know what the fuck that is.
I feel like they
taken
did
away.
you a favor on that one.
You know what? I think so too. I've had Tamagotchis fucking taken away and never fucking gotten back. I've even had a fucking wristwatch fucking calculator fucking taken away from me.
I
and
had
never
one of
got-
those. It was a Casio one.
Yes. Had that motherfucker taken away from me and never fucking gotten back. I have never fucking hurt no fucking teacher. Well, okay, let me rephrase this. I've never physically put my hands on the teacher in an angry way ever in my fucking life.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure I probably said some hurtful fucking shit to a fucking teacher at some point in
I
time.
have no doubt, man. I have said some brutal things to some teachers.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have too.
Oh yeah. I think we both deserve that one.
For real. I mean, granted, a Nintendo Switch is a high price fucking item, but that's your fucking dumbass fault for doing it in a class. Knowing that fucking high price item that you fucking really
Those
like.
things aren't cheap. Hell no.
Fuck no. Neither was a goddamn Game Boy when I was fucking little.
Yeah,
And you
yeah,
know
yeah.
what? I never played that motherfucker
Never got
in
it
class.
back.
No, never played that motherfucker in class. I waited till I was outside of class every fucking time.
No,
I was in middle school at that time, though.
I meant me. Yeah, I never got mine back.
Oh, that's because you're an idiot. Like, no. I waited till...
Sure, the shit didn't shoulder check the teacher over it. That's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you just ended up with a Game Boy Color when you was a fucking teenager.
Shit, I ended up with a lot of fucking game systems throughout the days.
Yeah, that you could have handled in school. I said, I'm pretty sure you ended up with a Game Boy Color when you were a teenager.
you know I did. Yeah. No, I mean, yeah.
Jesus
But I
Christ.
was
All right,
talking even
moving on.
beyond. I was even talking beyond that. What do you got for us?
All
What do
right,
you got
so
for us?
we're gonna get off of that fucking garbage now. That fucking long rant. but still, unnecessary
Was it?
violence.
Oh yeah, for him, yeah, it was absolutely unnecessary. Yeah, I thought you meant to talk in general.
This comes from the Chicago Tribune. Robotic salad bar prototyped in Naperville named one of year's best inventions by Time Magazine. Now, this one is going to be a bit of a rough read through. I haven't had a chance to read this. I found this just before we started recording. So it's lucky enough, only a 2-minute read, which is probably going to turn into another about 10.
18, whatever.
Yeah, that too. So, a forward-thinking take on food service that national restaurant chain Sweet Green launched in Naperville earlier this year is one of Time Magazine best inventions of 2023. Oh, by the way, this is written by Tess Kinney. I probably should at least give. I don't know. Is Tess unisex? I don't think so.
I mean,
I wouldn't
think so, but I mean, it could be.
No.
I'm not 100% sure.
All right. Email us your stories, dpoid@gmail.com. Are there any men named Tess out there?
And if so, do you admit it?
Your stories, dpoid@gmail.com for any hate mail to the keg for whatever that comment was. Sweet Green's Infinite Kitchen, a reimagined version of the fast casual spot where orders are placed through computer kiosks and assembled by robots right in front of customers, is one of 200 inventions included on the annual list released this week by Time Magazine. The concept made its debut in downtown Naperville at this location. You know the name of it. If you want to know where it is, you can figure it out. I'm incredibly proud of this one and the Sweet Greens team's ability to look around corners and innovate ways to take jobs away from, well, this is in Naperville, Americans. Well, who we would assume are Americans, but as long as they make the food good, we really don't care where they fucking come from or what their actual national status is. No comment on that. All right.
No.
Well, Sweet Green co-founder and CEO Jonathan Neiman, it's Neman, all right.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Wrote
Neiman.
on X, formerly known as Twitter, is it really just called X now?
Yeah, I think so, and I don't know because I'm not part of it, but I am pretty sure that it just recently went to that.
I've been hearing that a lot lately about on X, formerly known as Twitter. I was thinking about getting us a Twitter account now. I don't think that's going to happen.
I probably wouldn't.
Well, we don't take enough pictures to be on Instagram.
Well, that's true. That's true.
I don't know. Maybe we. You know what? If I'm going to do any pictures on Instagram, it's going to be me in a face mask somewhere.
Well, I mean, understandable. I don't know. I think I'm just going to start wearing my wrestling gear all the time if we're taking pictures everywhere.
All right. While still early in our journey, this technology will be transformative for Sweet Garden and the industry. Founded in 2007, Sweet Green, I'm sorry. Sweet Green specializes in healthy alternatives to fast food, which I actually kind of want to try. To create Infinite Kitchen, the chain purchased kitchen robotics startup Spice? Yes, Spice in 2021, which actually makes a lot of sense. And for a year and a half, fine-tuned and adapted technology to test with customers and team members. Now, I don't know if I wanted to be one of them team members. It's like, hey, come and check out this robot. I got work to do. I'm going to, go and sit at my desk where I'm supposed to be. Well, when you get hungry, I brought lunch.
It's cold as shit, but you can eat it.
It's like, yes. Actually, it's not cold anymore. I've been sitting on it, all day. So, I was trying to keep it warm.
Got that built-in mic?
Yep. The work paid off. The streamlined approach to Sweet Green found with Infinite Kitchen is what landed the company a nod on Time's Best Inventions issued for 2023. The Sweet Green Infinite Kitchen robotically assembles the salads and bowls Sweet Green customers crave, up to 500 per hour, 50% faster than humans can. No wonder why we just realized why, people are not finding jobs.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the process is as futuristic as it sounds. As can be seen with Naperville's operation, the prototype for the restaurants that have since followed, it starts with an employee-less, kiosk-only ordering system. Then, once an order is placed, an earth-friendly bowl travels in a wire basket along a conveyor system where greens, dressing, and vegetables, grains, and toppings are evenly dispersed, tossed, and sent to a finishing station.
Oh, he tosses those grains, huh?
Yeah, I mean, well, you know more about tossing greens than I do.
Well,
There,
probably
a
not.
sweet green worker adds the final touches, such as a sprinkle of herbs or a scoop of avocado before placing on the lid. Wow.
Well,
A trial run in the company's Naperville, Illinois location outlet exceeded sales expectations. Well, no shit. You had nobody to fuck. Like, you have literally one person just standing there, just waiting to do the fucking final toppings.
yeah. I mean,
And sparked a second trial in Huntington Beach, California, which I feel is going to make even more money since in California things are more expensive to begin with.
well,
Think-
that doesn't mean they're making anything really. If you're thinking about all that, they're not making shit. They're just scraping by.
Yeah, well, thank you, Time, for the incredible honor, Neiman wrote. Did I say Neiman or Neiman? Who cares?
Yeah.
This is truly just
Yeah.
the beginning of what we can do for taking away jobs that we could actually give to people. I mean, granted, not a lot of people want to work in a fast food restaurant, but I can definitely. Oh, I don't know why I just closed that out. I'm an idiot. But I can say right now, I've seen people working in fast food restaurants who I would think would not be working in a fast food restaurant just to fucking make ends meet. So they're literally taking away jobs from someone that will actually be willing to do that job just to try to pay their fucking bills.
Those likely Mexicans. I don't know.
Not necessarily.
True.
Burger King. Enough said. But for real, every now and again when I go to the nearby Burger King from where I do my regular 40-hour work week. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Close enough.
For real, I see this older black dude working in there making the sandwiches and shit, and I see a woman who I would assume would be a manager somewhere or even at the same location at a different spot. And I just think to myself, I mean, if they straight up automate these places to where they don't need people, what are these people going to do when they're trying to make money to survive?
I'm already seeing what you're talking about because we have something
I know,
robotic at where I work, and the thing's terrible. The thing's
which
terrible.
just happens to be a fast food spot, which I didn't do that on purpose. It just worked out that way.
Yeah, well, either way, I mean, yeah, and the thing's terrible. But we are really getting off topic, as we always do. That's what we do.
No, that was still on topic.
Oh, it was. You're right.
Yeah. All right. Well, microphone didn't pick that up. So, what, you got the next one? You want me to take the next one? What are we doing here?
Well, something I wanted to glance over here, and it's semi-new. I mean, it's definitely new to me, but apparently it was older than I thought it was. But apparently Bill Cosby actually faced new sexual assault lawsuit charges and all that, and blah, blah, blah. And pudding pops, they just keep on giving. But the fucked up part is, and you're not going to believe this, it was a former Playboy model, Victoria Valentino. I'm not even sure who she is, probably before my time.
I feel like you didn't mention this one to me.
I tried to, but we never actually fully finished talking it over. But yeah, this happened sometime in June of this year.
Of this year. 2023.
Yeah.
Who knew?
Yeah. And yeah.
Isn't he still in jail? Did he get out? Oh, he did get out.
He did get out, yeah. Yeah. I want to say last year. Might have been the year before.
Cosby got out. R. Kelly didn't.
Nah, well, R. Kelly's not gonna.
I don't like it in here. I want to get out of here. That's what everybody else is saying that's in there with you, motherfucker. Hey, Jared Fogle. Everybody's saying the same thing as you were saying. Nobody wants to be in that motherfucking either.
Well,
did we ever talk about that?
I don't think we did, but I do have something for this. Now, R. Kelly knows he's not the only one locked in his closet.
All right, I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one.
But yeah, no, apparently now this Playboy model is accusing him of drugging her on the set of The Cosby Show and sexually assaulting her. I don't know, man. I can't say for sure it happened or it didn't happen. I don't know because clearly I wasn't fucking there.
God.
But why wait this fucking long? The guy just got out of fucking prison not that long ago over this shit. Now you're like, hey, by the way, I just fucking remembered.
All right, I'm staying away from that. Send your stories, dpoyd@gmail.com, because
I'm just gonna get hate mail over it. Like, I feel like it's gonna happen every time.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make sure that they know the email address and make sure to dude, we went through this before.
Still not the right one. There, that was the one I was looking for.
Wow.
New button.
Yeah. Anyway, I just think that it's really messed up where especially having a daughter.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I don't have kids, but we both have like nieces and nephews and stuff.
Yeah.
And I mean, I would, dude, that'd be fucked up if you said some shit like that to one of their fucking faces. Like, so wait, you're gonna wait all of this time to finally say something? I mean, I'm just saying.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's still, dude. Like, he just when everything was going through court that first time, why did she not say anything at that time?
Being scared.
But all these other fucking people. I mean, I get it. I do. No, I mean, trust me, I get it. But
Yeah.
I would think that in a situation like that, when there's so many other people, it would almost give you a little comfort to try to get that off your chest at that time. I do get what you're saying. It's still going to be fucking hard as hell. I understand that.
Oh God, what was it Yoda said?
He said a lot.
He said fear. He said fear leads to something, and then that leads to hate, and then that hate leads to suffering. So that whole time, I mean, all right, we need to get on this.
The bottom line is I feel like we are agreeing to agree here because I get what you're saying. I understand it. I'm with it. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like, we could move on past this, but I just want to say I don't think I fully buy it. I'm not saying I'm totally discrediting her by any means, but at the same time, I almost feel like if it was me, I'd feel a little more comforted with everybody else stepping forward at that point. So I don't know, man. Like, that's either way for me, man. I'm kind of neutral on it, but it seems like I could see the points from both sides of it at the same time. So I don't know.
All right, let's move on to something a little bit more lighthearted here.
Let's do that.
College students discovered that consequences still exist.
What?
Yep. This is from the Washington Examiner.
Wait, when did they start existing again?
What consequences? Yeah. Like
obviously, I'm fucking joking.
Yeah. Your stories, dpoyd@gmail.com. So I want you to know to definitely let this man know how much of a piece of shit he is. Actually,
again, middle
yes.
fingers are okay.
College students on campuses across the country are discovering that although you have the freedom to speak hatefully and reveal yourself as as a bigot if you so choose, consequences still exist. Now, that's what makes this one's funny. Of course, leftist administrators have done their best to shield students from the worst of these consequences over the years, allowing young adults to shout down speakers they dislike and throw collective tantrums when their beliefs are challenged without fear of repercussions. Now, what makes this great is that in a recent email to affiliates of Columbia University, people complained that the names of students who have endorsed terrorism and violence have been made public. Now, personally, I think that their names should be made public because if you believe in violence of any fucking sort, your name should be made public.
Yeah.
Now, okay, let me rephrase that. If you believe in violence, other than the shoving of some random person that isn't a woman in a mosh pit. Unless she shoves you first, then by all means shove her back. Just not
a mosh pit at that
just
point.
not in her boobs. But you know, other than that, feel free to not be violent. Go for it in a mosh pit. I mean, in a normal mosh pit, because we're not going to get into that. All right. Some students, including at Columbia, have been victims of doxing. Okay. Now, I'm not real big into internet stuff, but apparently this is a form of online harassment involving the public posting of names and personal information that have been used by extremists to target communities of individuals. Oh, wait. That almost sounds familiar, but we're not going to get into that. This kind of behavior also will not be tolerated and should be reported through appropriate school channels. Well, I'm not in school, so I don't really care. To be clear, the student organizations that released statements in support of Hamas did so publicly. They chose to out themselves. What a shock. So some person who I'm actually going to leave the name out knows this, but is distraught that the public is beginning to recognize and fear the radicalism that has overtaken America's universities. Consider that at least 3 students from Columbia and Harvard Law School lost job offers from the law firm Davis Polk and whoever the fuck cares. One of the most prestigious in the country, and I still don't fucking care, after attaching their names to pro-Hamas statements. Now, this is getting into political shit that I'm not going to deal with. I am not going to say I am pro-Hamas or pro-Israel. I just want everyone to be free and not be fucking violent towards each other. I don't know what the fuck's going on out there, so I'm just going to leave all of that blank.
I'm with it.
All right. A judge named Matthew Solomon of the U.S. Court of Federal Claims. Hey, you know what? Welcome to the show, Judge. Announced on Monday he would not hire law clerks who signed on the statement, encouraging other judges to do the same. It seems the higher education safe space is finally starting to burst. Now, I do got to give props to this judge that, number one, him as a judge, and we know this to be true. Well, we know this is supposed to be true. Judges are supposed to be completely impartial.
Oh, yeah.
Now, we know that not all judges are impartial. But the fact that this man, well, wait, his name is Matthew. Yes. So the fact that this man, I mean, dpoid@gmail.com. Are you a woman named Matthew?
I mean, nowadays, who knows?
Hey, that's true. Because.
And that's not even to be like a smart ass remark.
because,
honestly, who fucking knows now?
Right. Because, I mean, there's been men named Sasha.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, we're not going to get into that guy.
I've known people, men named Leslie. I've known men named Shannon. I've known men named.
No, but
yeah, I mean,
Sasha the actor.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
no, I knew as soon as you said it.
Okay, yeah, we're not going to get into that guy.
Oh no.
No. Now, granted, he was cool in a really good movie and a TV show. Yeah. Now that's the whitest thing I've ever done on this show.
Okay,
so far. But shout out to Judge Matthew of U.S. Court of Federal Claims of D.C. or whatever the fuck. I mean, it could be federal claims fucking anywhere. But shout out to that man for really saying, like, look, if you're going to be part of my team, I feel like this is what he's saying, that you got to be more impartial. You just can't be like, this side is right. And is right, and gotta blah blah blah. I mean, from our standpoint, we don't know what the fuck's going on out there. And yet again, I was trying to avoid talking about this, but I still did anyway.
Well, you did this, so
yes, I did. Yes, I did.
But no, I mean,
to myself.
Their judges are supposed to be impartial, but I ran across some that really aren't that impartial. So yeah, absolutely. I mean, if this guy is truly impartial, then I give him respect on doing what he's doing, because there's a lot that they just follow the herd. You know what I mean?
Herd.
Well, as long as you heard. So there's something I do want to brush on. I did not go into depths with this. the headline was enough for me. I truly did not go into depths with it. Didn't even look at it. I seen the headline. I'm like, holy fuck, that's kind of scary. So the headline is, this device uses AI to help you control your dreams. Almost like an Inception thing, man. And I don't know how I fucking feel about that. My dreams are fucked up enough without any help. At least the ones I remember. So I don't know if I really want a fucking device to make my dreams more fucked up. And again, the ones I would remember. But I guess with this device, you will actually potentially remember every dream you have.
Oh yeah, I don't need to remember when I have sleep psychosis, sleep paralysis.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to remember having that because I remember every fucking one anyway.
Well, yeah, no, I've had a few run-ins with that too. That is some fucked up shit, bro.
Dude, I had more than a few. I actually had a motherfucker tell me that I was a lying piece of shit for saying that I fucking had it. Yeah, I'm still pissed about it to this day.
No,
but he's dead now, so.
Okay. No, I mean, honestly, I have had a few run-ins myself, so I get it. I understand. That shit is fucked up, and I'm not sure what you've seen, but I know what I've seen. It was on my chest, in my face, all 3 times. Same fucking creature. It wasn't even like a face of a human. Like,
oh, no, I've been lucky.
Nah.
Oh, no, I've been lucky where the only it just feels like someone's on my chest, but I can't open my eyes and I can't do anything. Yeah. I can hear and definitely understand and experience everything that's around me, but I can't open my eyes. I can't do anything.
Yeah.
And the more I struggle, the harder it is to breathe, and the less I struggle, I can start to breathe again, and then all of a sudden I'm out of it. It's like, the fuck just happened?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, dude, that's a fucked up situation. I don't know what's worse, actually seeing something or not seeing something.
You
know
goes
what
both
I mean?
ways, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. But
either
way.
That's a good one. I honestly would like to read any of your stories about sleep paralysis. Because
and is it better to see something or just not be able to see anything at all?
Your stories, dpoyd@gmail.com. For real. I want to hear, I want to read some of your stories of sleep paralysis.
Yes. And I have, again, I mean, we've obviously both experienced it. So, yeah, this is no joke. I would love to hear it myself.
Dude.
And that gives me an idea for tapping the keg now.
You want to hear a good one? Now, I don't know if it's still on there. I'll have to check. There was a documentary on sleep paralysis on Netflix, and no fucking bullshit, I watched this fucking I watched part of this series, turned it off, went to something else, went to sleep, and experienced sleep paralysis that same fucking night that I fucking watched it.
Crazy.
And then second time I went through it, I didn't have it, but it's for real. That very first fucking time that I watched a fucking documentary on fucking sleep paralysis, I know I watched it on Netflix. I can't remember what it's called right now, but for real, I experienced fucking sleep paralysis that same motherfucking night.
Damn. And again, I mean, it almost seems like it could have been something suggestive. I don't know.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. But I know it potentially could mean that. I don't 100% know that's what it means. I mean, could have been coincidence. Could have just been suggestive. Yeah, and I don't know.
And also the fact that I've experienced sleep paralysis multiple times before that.
Okay. See, now that makes more sense.
Yeah, it wasn't the first time.
At first, okay. Because the way you said it, I almost was like, was this the first time?
Oh, no.
Now, see, we'll talk off air about this. I'm circling back. I'm going to write this down because I want to circle back to this off air. Well, if I can drop that pen, I guess you didn't need it.
All right. Let's see. I think we can finally. Well, did you want to get more into this story? Or
absolutely not. I really do want to hear some emails on it though, because I want to know what people think about this. To me,
I don't know. I think it is a bit creepy.
It's absolutely fucking creepy. So there's gonna be a fucking device, and this is gonna have probably that whole fucking like suggestive thing with everything else, where the more fucked up your dreams are, now it's gonna progress that even further. You know what I'm talking about? Like when you're looking at fucking shit online and shit. Yeah. It's gonna be something like that. So you have fucked up dreams to begin with, and you get this. Now it's gonna be like, oh, you think that's fucked up? check this out. And then the next night, oh, you thought that was fucked up? Bro, come on in. You know what I mean?
Dude, that's a fucking Star Trek episode.
What?
Except it's not dreams. It's taking memories.
Oh, wow, that's weird.
That's so fucking hilarious.
I don't even watch it, so that's what makes it even more fucked up.
I don't think that's the reason that it makes it more fucked up.
I almost feel like it kind of helps make it fucked up because I literally don't watch the show.
No, no. You're wrong. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah. But for me, wow, we're definitely getting overboard with this fucking soundboard.
I fucking love the soundboard, bro.
Yeah, I know. I think that's the problem.
You got anything else for us today, man?
Oh no, we're getting right into the douche of the week.
Oh, absolutely, douche of the week.
Ooh, I actually.
We still
found
need
his
to
name,
make a
too.
sound bite for the douche of the week.
Really?
Write that down.
Yeah, you dropped the pen.
What are you fucking nuts?
You thought?
And there it is. How you guys didn't get the whole there it is thing, but Doucherson gets it, and that's what's important in this.
Yes. Yep. All right. So, douche of the week is Jacob Spiro, 23. Apparently he is from Skokie. Oh wait, no, this wasn't the one that I wanted.
Uh-oh.
But well, this is the one that we're gonna go with.
Okay.
All right. So the douche of the week is Jacob Spiro, 23 of Skokie. Now, this man has been doing numerous bomb threats in the north suburbs of Skokie, leading to his arrest. Well, not north suburbs of Skokie, but north suburbs of somewhere in Illinois.
Well, yeah, probably.
There's a lot of suburbs in Illinois.
You know, it's
so,
probably going to be more referenced with the Chicago suburbs, to be honest.
So, Jacob Spiro, 23, has been charged with at least 6 felony charges by at least 4 police departments in the northwest suburbs.
Ooh,
Yes.
he is super fucked.
Oh, yes. Now, Spiro of Skokie is due
you go.
to make his first appearance in court. Actually, that doesn't and he is expected to face additional charges after prosecutors present more evidence against him to a grand jury.
Hey, I just got one thing to say. This Skokie again.
Titillating.
Wow.
Just titillating.
Wow, no, seriously.
Police said Spiro was arrested Monday at the Wendy's in the at the Wendy's in the Golf Milwaukee Plaza in Niles. Y'all don't know where that is. I don't know where that is.
You don't know where now? Oh,
And it's within driving distance of where I live, where he was taken into custody by Niles officers with assistance from Morton Grove and the FBI Joint Terrorism Task Force. Now, not only did he get picked up by 2 different police agencies, he got picked up by the FBI Joint Terrorism Task Force.
Ooh.
He had, yep.
God damn it.
Yeah, so Spiro had threatened the Wendy's shortly before his arrest, according to a deputy chief in Niles Police Department. I'm not going to say his name. Police said Spiro is charged and also responsible for a threat to Notre Dame High School in Niles. One of 11, counted 11, such incidents reported in that town. Prosecutors approved 2 counts of felony making a terrorist threat. My God. A class 1 felony and 1 charge of disorderly conduct, which is not surprising because pretty much anything you do can almost get a disorderly conduct.
Yeah, oh yeah, literally anything.
So like a disorderly conduct is like, if we can make anything stick, we're going to make this fucking shit stick. In connection with reports of threats in Skokie where police said they received 16, oh my God, in a different fucking city. Now 16 bomb threats and violence from September to October of 2023. Morton Grove, which received a dozen threats targeting the village, the Morton Grove Public Library, and other local businesses, faces 2 felony disorderly conduct charges yet again.
my God.
one for a bomb threat at a McDonald's, and another for violence at a Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
My God. Now, Glenview police said he faces a single count of disorderly conduct for making a false 911 call to an unspecified business. Glenview faces 5 reports of threats to businesses between March and October of 2023.
Damn.
Evanston police said the investigation into threats are still ongoing. So that, what, 1, 2, 3, yeah, that's 4 different fucking cities. Straight up trying to fucking get charges on this dude. Now, Patch, which is another city in Illinois that I've never heard of, has also requested information about additional charges. Patch has also requested any information about additional charges from representatives of Northbrook and Wilmette Police, both of which reportedly assisted with the investigation that led to Sparrow's arrest. Any further information received will be added here or there. So that is another 2 other fucking cities that is trying to get more information on this fucking guy to prosecute him.
But there's no word if they've had any information given.
No, the for one specific place, they're asking for more information.
Right. But I was just asking if they had any information on actually getting any information at all.
No.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but that is a weird question.
It's really not. But anyways, I do have one more clip I want to play, man. Can you?
It should still play.
Well, let's find out. Are you sure?
Go.
What are you fucking nuts?
All right. Well, that is an episode. And, wait, no, go ahead. Yep. Well, that is an episode. I was wondering how you were going to step on my fucking douche of the week there. But, yeah, you definitely tried. Yeah, he's still laughing hysterically. Yeah, check this out.
Oh, my God. Oh,
Yep.
oh no.
Yep. Yeah, I don't care.
Well, at any rate, I'm Clayton Keg. That guy dying over there is Manny McDoucherson.
Yep.
And this has been
Yeah, I
the
took your green
dumbest
hit, motherfucker.
podcast
I want you to
on
know
your
that.
desk.
I want all of you to know that I took his green hit. If y'all
Oh,
don't know what that means,
No, they.
if you don't know what that means, you need
And
to
I
learn.
seen it happening. I knew what was going
Oh
on.
yeah, I did that
Oh,
shit
yeah.
on fucking purpose.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, just
Hey,
like all
guess what?
just like,
give it to you.
Hey, you know what? Just like all them times, you never fucking moved my seat back every
Oh
time you got out of my car.
God! Here we
Hell
go.
yeah. Hell yeah. I'm going to do a jersey on this motherfucker right
Here
now.
we go. This
Hell
is what
yeah.
friends do, huh?
Yeah, this is what friends do.
do.
Yeah. Fucking goddamn right. It is what it is.
Hey,
Right.
dude, you know what? I give it to you. And he rejoices.
Thanks for listening. All right, we love y'all. Thank you for downloading. Shout out to Escape the Paradigm for our intro and outro. Oh shit.
And give us some answers, people. We are looking forward to it.
All right, you can check us out on Spotify, Amazon Music, Samsung Podcast, Podcast Index, Listen Notes, Pandora, which I'm still very surprised about, Stitcher. We're on Stitcher?
Yes,
Oh, no shit. iHeartRadio,
Yes, sir.
Deezer. Never heard of Deezer. Don't know what the fuck that
I
is.
said the same thing.
And Deezer. Again, just like us, subscribe. You can give us 5 stars and give us 3 stars. Nothing less than 3 if you don't mind. And thanks again for listening. You got anything else you want to say?
I just want to say, guys, please answer us an email. Let me know how much you hate Clayton Keg. I'm all about that. I know I'm hated. Let me know. And guys, see you next time.
Oh, also, check out the Remy Boys. By the time this gets put out, we don't know whether or not if they're going to be live or not, but they do record in our studio. Also, check out
Tap in the Keg with me, Clayton Keg.
right, which is not recorded in our actual studio. It's recorded in his personal studio.
Yeah, and I'm a little behind. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little behind, and I apologize to the audience that
All right, well, hopefully by the time this comes out, he's not going to be behind. So just ignore what he just said.
No, I should be caught up.
So thank you for listening. Shout out to Escape the Paradigm again. I know I'm repeating myself.
We need to get them in studio soon, very soon.
Yes, we're working on that. We also got other guests coming up. Random people who we think are funny that will be great in conversation with us. And you know what? Thank you very much. We out.